So, you've probably seen the headlines about this pretty wild fight between two politicians, Babu Owino and Robert Alai. But what actually went down? Today, we're going to go frame by frame through the actual CCTV footage to see exactly how a quiet evening in Nairobi just completely exploded into chaos. All right, so let's set the scene. It's 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon at Seta's restaurant. This is in Kilimoni, a pretty upscale part of Nairobi. The garden area is full of customers. People are just chilling, enjoying their evening with absolutely no idea of the drama that's about to unfold. And boom! This is the moment where that piece is just shattered. So let's break down how this whole confrontation got started and who the key players are. Okay, so let's get our players straight. On one side, you've got the Embakasi East MP, Babu Owino. He's the guy in the blue shirt. And on the other side is the Kileshwa MCA, that's Member of County Assembly, Robert Alai, and he's in a light green shirt. You're going to want to keep an eye on what they're wearing because it'll help you follow the action. I mean, just watch how fast this all goes down. Babu Owino walks up to Robert Alai's table. They have a really brief exchange of words. Alai makes some kind of gesture, and then he's up on his feet. A scuffle breaks out immediately, and it ends with Alai pushing and then, bam, slapping Owino. Okay, so that slap, that was the trigger. The fight immediately goes from just a scuffle to something way, way more dangerous. This is the moment a weapon is introduced. Right at this point, Alai allegedly draws a handgun, and you can see him holding it close to his body. The whole atmosphere in the restaurant just shifts in an instant. It's pure panic. Customers are scrambling for cover, just desperately trying to get out of the way. And just as the tension hits its absolute peak, this man in a white jacket, who's believed to be a police officer, steps in. He acts super quickly, disarms Alai, and takes the firearm. I mean, it was an absolutely critical intervention that de-escalated that immediate threat. And look, this isn't just speculation. The Kilimani Sub-County Police Commander, Patricia Gichong, actually confirmed it, saying, and I'm quoting here, a firearm which was confiscated and currently at Kilimani Police. So a gun was definitely there, and now it's being held as evidence. So, with the gun secured, you would think the whole thing would be over, right? But the footage shows this was far from the end. In fact, the fight was about to erupt all over again, and this time, it got even more chaotic. Other people intervene, and for a quick second, it almost looks like the situation is under control. They even convince the two politicians to sit down together. But is the conflict really over? Not by a long shot. And here's how the chaos just kicks right back up. First, Alai confronts and shoves a woman who's in African attire. Then he throws an object at Owino, who retaliates by throwing a chair. Alai throws one right back, and this new round of violence sends the few remaining customers running for safety all over again. Wow, so after a brawl that involved